Hello. Just sort my hair out. Sort the light out. Ooh, how's that? That's a bit... The light's a bit weird because it's still daylight. So, yeah, I'm not sure. A bit brighter. I can see we've got a few people in the room already. We've got Rich Mitch and Jimbo and Scott and Jackie and Martin. Hello everybody. Thanks for showing up. Much appreciated. So how are we all doing? Let's start off with drinks and snack. Obviously, you know what it is. It's vodka Diet Coke. Martin says, damn wrench patrol. Yeah, there's a few. We've got quite a few armed people. Oh, Among the Stars is here. Hello, thanks for popping by. Really appreciate you popping by. Never seen you in the room before. We've got Drill Bit here. Hello, Drill Bit. Oh, this is awesome. And Christy's here. I didn't see your comment. Hello, Christy. And John Snow, Scented Snowdrop is here as well. And Scott's got water and Galaxy chocolate. Well, the Galaxy's good. Could improve on the water. Jackie says, vodka and Diet Coke would be so great right now. Jackie is on her lunch break, so probably can't have a vodka, I'm guessing. Is it against company rules? Let me know. How has everyone's days been, whether you are still in the middle of your day or at the end of it? I know you're all in different places around the world. Today I went to the beach and it was really nice. I've not been anywhere apart from walking locally for a couple of months, so well, yeah, however long it's been, I don't know. So I decided, because yesterday was so hot, I thought if it's going to be nice again today, I'm going to make the effort to go to the beach because we're allowed to now. So I went down to Margate. Well, I went to Westgate and then just walked along sort of halfway between Westgate and Margate because it's a little bit quieter in between. So that's where I went. Laid on the beach, had a little paddle. Jackie's got to stay sober for a bit longer. You can hold on a little bit longer, Jackie. You can make it. You can make it. Among the Stars says, long time channel watcher, first time here in the live. Love your channel. Well, thank you so much. I love your channel too. Rich, what's this about premiere at 7:30 AM? I think I might have set that wrong. So there's a premiere tomorrow. I'll adjust it if... I think sometimes with the YouTube, it doesn't know what zone I'm in, and then it gets it wrong, or I get it wrong more. To be honest, I might get it wrong. So I actually meant to set it for tonight, and then it came out tomorrow. And yeah, maybe it's 7:30 AM, but don't worry, I'll change it. There's no point doing that, because yeah, the Americans will all be asleep, and us lot will either be asleep or busy going to work and stuff. So yeah, I will change it for tomorrow evening. So that sort of time. It's a half an hour video, and I don't want to clash with clapping for the NHS, so I will time it for tomorrow a bit better. And Heather's here. I think I missed I see everyone saying hi to Heather, but I didn't see Heather's comment, so let me try and find it. Here she is. She says hello everyone. Okay. Rich, it's 2:30 AM our time. No one in North America will be watching. Yeah, exactly. No, don't worry, I will be changing that. Rich is wearing her Befresca. Very nice. Galan's Aqua Allegoria. Oh, Robert Crawford. Hi, Robert. Evening, guys and girls. Just in time to do a bit of teasing. You know, love you and leave you. Yeah, you pop in, don't you? And then you fuck off again. Excuse my language. Did I just swear? Already? Already? Everyone says hi to Robert, and everyone's saying hi to Dan. Hi Dan, by the way. Dan Spanos is in the house. And Jackie's wearing Lipstick Fever from Joliet Has a Gun. And I've got a sample on the way of that one. If you want to tell us any more about that, Jackie. I know you did tell me a little bit about it the other day. Christy's wearing Dusita Isara. Anyone else want to share your scent of the night? Time is now. Go ahead. I am wearing, it's one of the samples that Rose and Jones, Lizzie, sent me, and it's the Peony one. It's Dolce Peony by Dolce & Gabanna. I am in a designer thing at the moment. So I've been a niche snob for the last, I don't know, 5 or 6, well, pretty much since I got into perfume. I pretty much went straight into being a bit of a niche snob. And I've suddenly come out of the end of that and I'm getting into designers. And Lizzie sent me Dolce & Gabbana's Dolce Peony, and it's actually really quite nice. So that's my scent of the day. It's super fresh. I wasn't expecting it to be so citrusy, and when I smelt it I thought I was smelling grapefruit and fig. It's like a really fresh, almost could be an Acqua di Parma blue Mediterraneo type fragrance. It's got that freshness with a little bit of sweetness, that combination like you get in Fico di Amalfi. It's kind of that ballpark, and it's really nice actually. So far so good. It's quite pretty, but it's got a little bit of a graininess about it, a little bit of texture, which I like. Heather's wearing Rochas Man and Ultramale. Jimbo is wearing Indonesian Oud by Salvatore Ferragamo, just delivered about 10 minutes ago. Jimbo's on a buying binge. So am I. On the beach today. So my intention today was to stop looking at my bloody phone because it's getting too much. So I thought, right, go to the beach. Sometimes you go to the beach, you can't get a signal, but on this beach, the signal was fine. So 2 things I was watching on eBay came up as an ending soon. So I sniped them both. So I ordered 2 things on the beach when I should have been not even looking at my phone. I just wanted to read my book, enjoy the sun, enjoy the sea, and I sniped stuff on eBay. Naughty me. John is wearing Aventus cologne. I'm just scrolling. And Jackie says Lipstick Fever is like the fruitier, sweeter and easier wear version of Lipstick Rose from Frederick Malle, but it's pretty strong projection so far. I'm liking it. Okay, so with Lipstick Rose, I found it a bit linear. It was, for me, it was very much rose, violet, raspberry and vanilla all together, and it didn't really do a lot. Does this have much changing? Does it have a little bit of, what do you call it? I don't know. Does it change a bit or is it linear, Jackie? Drillbit had a blast at the stables today. Wore Estee Lauder Cinnabar Vintage and Comme des Garçons Black over the top. Wow. Well, that sounds an interesting combo. I don't know the black one though, and I don't really recall Cinnabar. I think that's quite a strong, I'm guessing quite a strong vintage spicy type thing. Jolt 81 is wearing Healy Cell Marine, the freshie. Christy says she loves vintage Cinnabar. Heather says I've got some melon scented gloss around here. Okay, I think I'm losing track already. Caboose Juice says bonsoir 69. Bonsoir Boost Juice. Right then, so if you haven't checked in and said hi, do so now. We do need to know who's in the room. It's a health and safety issue. I have to sign you off in the register just in case. If the alarm does go off at any point, it shouldn't do. We're not due a drill, but if it does, then all you need to do is run out your front door and scream. Among the Stars has been on a kick of smelling like a magazine as of late. 1981, and a little mix Gold Magic. Any suggestions for something else that smells like a magazine? Oh, I can't think of anything. Has anyone got any ideas? What smells like a magazine? See, you'd think things like Whispers in the Library would go in that direction because it's supposed to smell like books, but I don't think it really does. New magazines have got that very particular smell, and I think it comes from the ink rather than the paper, or maybe it's a combination of both, but it's that is a very specific smell, isn't it? It's a nice smell because it smells like newsagents, and newsagents sell sweets, so it's that whole like good vibes thing. Like I can go to the shop and get a really nice magazine and some sweets. Scott says something with papyrus in. Rich says D squared heat would intense smell like paper, layer it with encre noir, I take it you mean, which is sort of inky vetiver, isn't it? Centurion says Metal Wave by All Saints. Fragdicted is here. Hi. All right, me old muckers, he says. Going back to his roots. John, again, people don't kill me. I know it's loved, but YSL. I know it's loved, but YSLY has that hot plasticky smell on me. So like the print. Okay, that's interesting. Right, I need a drink. That's better. So that's all the hellos out the way for now. Obviously, if you just arrived, do say hi. And I'm going to start sniffing stuff because we've got lots to get through. So I'm going to start with the Jovoy stuff because Lizzie's not here. Lizzie had some chores to get through. She sent me some samples and I said I'll sniff them, but I'd like her to be here. So we'll start with Jovoy. When I was on the beach, I took these to the beach and I didn't have any, I couldn't be asked to find some paper. So I took some, what are they called? Packing peanuts. I took a handful of packing peanuts in my beach bag, and then I can spray the packing peanut with the fragrance, and it actually works quite well because I don't think they have much scent. I don't really get any scent from them. So if you want to recycle your packing peanuts, they make good perfume blotters. Anywho, I've got loads here, so let me talk about Jovoy just quickly. I've ordered from Jovoy several times before. So far I've only ever ordered samples from them, and my experience has been absolutely amazing. They are the best for samples in the UK, without a shadow of a doubt. Best value and the most generous in terms of what they send you. So I think I ordered about 9 samples and they ended up sending me 17 or something like that, almost double, not all, yeah, almost double or quite a lot extra. I can't remember the exact science and maths of it all now, but they sent me something like, I ordered 9 or 10 and they sent me 17, something like that. Quite amazing, really, really amazing. Their samples are always in glass and with a printed label, and you get a good couple of mils, and the prices for the average niche fragrance are around £2 to £3. So I think Jovoy are excellent. If you're in the UK, then they are definitely, for me, the best place to sample niche fragrances. And they've got one in Paris as well, so if you're elsewhere in Europe, use the one from Paris. So I'm playing with them. I've got them all on my laptop and I'm like putting them all upright. It's like, why am I doing this? It's like I'm playing with my toys. Right, let's see. Here we've got Raj is here. Sentient Man is in the house. Hi, Raj. He says, good thing they weren't water soluble packing peanuts. They're the eco version. Oh, so they would just dissolve, would they? That would be funny. Right, I'm just trying to catch up with your comments. Jackie thought I was holding up a tampon when I was holding up a packing bean. Do you know what though, Jackie? If you run out of tampons, I mean, you probably do a bit of a job, like for a, you know, hold it off for 5 or 10 minutes. Okay, you probably don't need to hear that. Nick's here, talking reviews in the house. Hi, Nick. Yeah, it's really warm here in the UK. I've got the back door open, I've got windows open, and the conservatory's got all the blinds closed to sort of try and keep the heat out. Poor sweetie today was flaking in the heat. Okay, Barry's here as well. Centralises in the house. Barry, what's your scent of the night? What's your drink of the night? What's your snack of the night? And what else do you want to tell us? What's your confession? We could have confessions. I will start sniffing stuff, I promise. Does anyone want to confess anything? We can make it a confessional. That could be a fun thing to do as a regular feature. Confessional. I've already confessed. I was on the beach trying not to look at my phone and I accidentally bought 2 fragrances off eBay. That's my confession. Feel free to add to that. Jackie says, jealous of your great weather. Yeah, it's been amazing. Dan Spanos, hi Claire, what else smells like moist dirt? Quite a few things do. In fact, some of these samples had a very light moist dirt smell to them. And Bat, obviously, Bat by Zoologist. So Barry has, I think scent of the night must be Citrus Nuage, which I've not heard of. He's got a cup of tea and an Easter egg for a snack. Wow, you got an Easter egg still. Actually, I'm like that. I don't eat. If I get given chocolate at Christmas and Easter, it actually takes me ages to get through it because I generally start a diet immediately afterwards and I can't eat it, so it sits in the cupboard until I lose willpower. Then it ends up all around my face. Nick says, some great tannage, Claire. Thank you. Yeah, I was at the beach today, so I think that helped top it up. Jim had a Skype meeting this morning in his underwear. That's his confession. That's brilliant, Jim. I love it. I'm Not Ray Lewis is here. He says, greetings, miss. Scent of the day, 2 Man Colognes Concentré. John saw 2 men getting acquainted this morning on my very early walk. A kind of confession. Oh, okay. Well, that's fun. Barry says, hey everyone, so many people I know here. This is turning into a bit of a hangout by the garages. Who's got the cider? Well, no more cider. Don't do that anymore. But vodka and Diet Coke here. Cider used to have me heaving. Cider had me throwing up every single weekend for years. So acidic. I don't know why I kept drinking it. Okay, Heather. Sorry. Drill bit. I slept with one of the stable hands after my ride this morning. And yes, I'm Catholic. My confession. Oh my God. That's a brilliant confession. Love it. Rich says, I admit nothing. Fair enough, duck. I Am Not Ray Lewis has the scotch. Nick says cider is dangerous. Yeah, it really is. John back visiting his old dogging sites from years back, says Robert. Now let's not start vicious rumours. This lighting's terrible. Let's see what I can. But then that's too much. That's too much. That's no light. There's some light. We'll just do some light for now. When the outside goes darker, then I'll turn that light up, but for now I look a bit weird. Anywho, Dan Spanos says, I confess I've been thinking about moist dirt for the last 3 days. That's hilarious. Oh, Jackie says lighting's okay. Thank you. Drillbit says one is solo ashamed. I don't think you really are though, are you, Drillbit? I think you're quite proud of yourself. Dan, what about is it anthracite from Tom Ford? Not so much moist dirt, but quite minerally. So in that ballpark. Noir anthracite, Dan. Maybe, but probably not dirty so much as stony, if that makes sense. Okay, right, let's smell some smells, shall we? Because otherwise we're never going to do it. So I've got some bits of paper. So we're just going to try and rush through these. So one that they sent me that I didn't ask for is called Queer Cora with a K, and it's by L'Orchestre. So like the word, like orchestra, but French, L'Orchestre. Let's try it. It's got the word queer in it, and therefore it's a leather fragrance. Therefore, I'm not always going to enjoy a leather fragrance, but sometimes I hold back from smelling a leather fragrance and it turns out to be really good. So yeah, that's quite nice at the moment. Oh, we've got Hilary in the house. She says, "Hola, Claire." Hi, Hilary. Robert says, "It's okay, Claire. The sparkle in your eyes is lightening up the place. Thank you." Raj says, "Does anyone know if Les Santerre's samples come in atomizers now? They used to come in vials." I haven't bought from them for a long time, Raj. So last I bought from them, they were vials. But maybe someone's bought from them recently. Oh, Rich says, "Raj, they're still vial." Right then, so this is Queer Cora, and it does smell leathery. It also smells mentholated, like fresh eucalyptus or mint or kind of that sort of thing. The leather's not heavy like it is in Tuscan leather. It's softer, but it is definitely present. And there's a bit of freshness, but it's kind of like minty, eucalyptus and a soft leather. I'm not going to dwindle? I'm not going to dawdle too long on all of these. We've got so many, but I can always come back. If anyone is particularly interested in any of the samples I mention, I'm going to keep the paper with the sample and I can go back to sniff the paper once it's had a chance to sit. So just shout if you want me to go back to anything. And we have Luke is Poe. Luke, I've got a question for you. Luke is Poe's got a fun channel. Go check him out on YouTube if you haven't done already. And I don't know what Poe means. I googled it and all I got was some technical about Ethernet internet stuff. So tell me what Poe means, please, because I really need to know. Right, let's go for, I've got 3. Oh, this was nice. I smelled this one today, and this is Edgar Allan Poe. Okay. So why are you, were you him in a previous life? Please tell me more. I need to know the story. Maybe you've explained it in a video and I've not watched it. So we're going to smell La Belle Otero by Les Coquettes de Paris. I don't think I can't remember if I ordered that or if they sent that to me as an extra. I don't think I would have ordered it because when I looked up the notes don't really fit what I would normally choose. But apart from the violet, it's got violet in it. When I smelt it at the beach, I really liked it, but it's very light. Oh, Luke says, "I teach high school English and I'm also poor." Okay, thank you. Hilary says she loves Edgar Allan Poe. Raj says Luke's watching from prison right now. was actually thinking that it was just like you wanted to say poo, but you decided not to. That's just the way my mind works. Caboose Juice, Claire, you're hilarious. We need to get you some live guests. Yeah, I definitely want some guests. If you want to come on, like, you're welcome. Who, you know, you, Caboose, anyone, you want to come on as a guest anytime, let me know. You're welcome. So yeah, this one is called La Belle Otero by Les Coquettes de Paris, and it smells like a really light, fresh, fruity violet. It's really pretty. It's better now than it was out in the hot sun. That killed it very, very quickly. This is very nice actually, so I will pay some more attention to that a bit later. Jackie says, yes, someone please volunteer to live guest. I would love to have any of you regular watchers, regular visitors to my live stream to actually come on. It would be great. We can have like a get to know. We can even have a session where we have a few of you sort of one after the other, and can we get to know each other a little bit better. Can fire some questions at you. So this is Swan Princess by Vagabond Prince. I had a sample of this a long time ago. I remember it had a tiny sample when I just started out into my niche journey, and I remember getting a compliment. I was working emptying fruit machines, and I walked into the pub to empty out the machines, and the bar lady said to me, oh, I really love your perfume, what are you wearing? And it was this Swan Princess by Vagabond Prince, and I did try it a little bit on today. I like it. It's smooth, clean, musky, violet, maybe rose, soft floral, musky, very transparent and airy. Your skin but better kind of scent really. But on my skin today it went a bit woodier than I recall it doing. On paper right now it's really beautiful, very musky, slightly sweet, not too sweet. That is Swan Princess by Vagabond Prince. Just sorry, I'm going to drink and I'm going to catch up with your comments, and I might sort the angle out of this bloody thing. I'm kind of probably just made that worse now. Whatever. Right, let's quickly have a look at your comments. Jackie says, someone please volunteer to live guest. Heather says, I'd fly over, but it's not allowed. Heather, we can do it via StreamYard, so you don't have to fly anywhere. You can do it from home. Am I really fuzzy, everyone? Jim says, is it his connection or is it me? Is it me? Sorry. Sorry, I'm wobbling. Heather says, nominate John or Barry. Jim says, I vote for the duck. Heather says, yes, Rich. Jackie says, I'm clear, so it's your fault, Jim. Oh, sorry, I'm really behind in the comments. Hilary says, Swan Princess is pretty. I just didn't find it unique as the rest of the line, but maybe I'm holding it to the same standard as Enchanted Forest. Yeah, it's a million miles away from Enchanted Forest, I find. But Enchanted Forest is too foresty for me. I like the blackcurrant note, but the forestiness is a bit too much. Yeah, but yeah, Enchanted Swan Princess is a different ball game, isn't it? Heather says it's finally stopped raining. Scott says to me, you're clear, Claire. Winky face. And Robert says, no, you're damn fine. Rich says, turn up your volume. Are you talking to me? Do I need to be louder, or are you talking to other people? And Barry says, I'm at work, shush. And I don't know why we're talking about a wig. I think, Scott, did you wear a wig in one of your videos? Might be that. Right, let's carry on sniffing. If anything grabs your attention, just make a note of it and tell me to go back and sniff it again. So next one up, I didn't ask for this one because I've already tried it before. It's Rose Millesime by Jovoy themselves. So Jovoy not only are a boutique selling various brands, but they also have their very own brand, which is called Jovoy. They also have a sister company to that, which is called Jeroboam. But Jovoy is this one here, and it's Rose Millesime, which is it's kind of like a winey rose. It smells like red wine a bit to me. It's a very rich rose, a little bit acidic though. And I remember when I tried it before, it didn't wow me. And it might be to do with the performance. I think it might have fallen a little bit flat on me. But it's kind of like, to me at the moment, it smells like red wine and rose juice. It's a bit fresh, a bit acidic. There might be a bit of patchouli or something, but yeah, it doesn't really massively do it for me. Christy says, I'm tired of Rose. I'm a bit quiet. Am I quiet? I've got this microphone that I keep forgetting to use. I don't think it really amplifies anything though, but I'm going to shove it in the hole. Bear with. Ugh. Right, it's not going to probably make that much difference, but how is my sound? I'll try and turn the volume up from in here. How is my sound now? Right, sorry, catch up with comments. Barry's just ordered the Gallivant sample set. Tony says he needs to get that. Jim says, Scott, how do you like LA? Oh, Gallivant, Los Angeles, I think you mean. Christy, what other flowers can we squeeze some good smelling juice out of? Yeah, let's find out. Sorry, I'm really losing it. I'm not good at keeping up with comments. Sorry about that. Barry says £25, you get that off a full bottle purchase if you purchase one. Okay, that's good with Gallivant. I think that's really good because their bottles aren't too expensive anyway, what with them being 30 mils. Robert says you'll enjoy a sample set of Gallivant. I've got London and Tokyo. I like Brooklyn, that's my favourite, but it's a little bit light. Lucas Post says, whoa Nelly. I don't know what that's all about. And Scott got a full bottle of LA today. Barry says, how now brown cow? Heather says brown chicken, brown cow. I have no idea what you lot are going on about. Scott's going to be reviewing Los Angeles in a couple of weeks. And Luke says he doesn't know if he can wait that long, Scott. So maybe, Scott, you need to hurry up with it. Right then, let's smell something else, shall we? Because there's lots here to sniff. There's lots. Right, one I tried today and I quite enjoyed. Lumiere Blanche from Olfactive Studio. And this is another that I would consider on first impression as a bit of a your skin but better type scent again. Very musky and clean. It's actually a bit different to how I remember it. It's weird when you're out in direct sunlight and you're really like hot and sticky, things smell a bit different. This is different to how I remember it. This is more, it's got a sort of a fruitiness about it. It's a little bit sharper. It still has musky, clean elements. It feels like it might have aldehydes, but it's kind of got a fruitiness without me specifically saying it smells like apples or... I don't really know what I smell here, to be honest. I picked this one definitely to try based on the notes, but I can't remember what they are. But it's musky. To me, it's aldehydes in a very smooth, not fizzy, but smooth, clean way. A bit almost like soapy. Yeah, I really don't know. But it's nice. So I can come back to that. I might look the notes up on that one in a minute. Or if any of you fancy doing that, feel free. Can't do all the work here, you know. Host a party, keep everyone topped up, sniff shit, chat shit, make the cat talk shit. Listen. Sorry, sweetie. Right, Raj says, it's interesting how scents act in warm weather. I wore an Indian and Cambodian oud blend today. It was so smooth in the heat. Rich says, I'm so quiet. Is anyone else having trouble with the sound? Or is Rich got issues with his microphone or speaker or whatever you call it? Jackie says, oh my god, I love it when Claire starts swearing and riffing. Lol. I'll try not to. I do try not to. Well, I don't try that hard, do I? Christy says, what things make a fragrance smell soapy? I really don't like soapy smells. Well, to me, I find magnolia can be quite soapy. And aldehydes can be soapy. I think it's very much what's in your own head and your own scent memory. So if you think back to what was clean soapy smells from early in your life, would it be lemon or, you know, pine? I think for me, maybe magnolia, because magnolia is a common ingredient in like basic soaps. It's kind of like a lot of soap smell of magnolia. I don't know, but aldehydes I think can often smell a bit soapy. But everyone else can pipe in on that and say, what do you think makes a fragrance smell soapy? Okay, am I quieter now that I put that microphone in? Tell me, you know when I went like that and I put a microphone in the computer thing, the phone, am I worse now? Shall I take it out? Oh, Tony's off. See you later, Tony. Thanks for popping in. Barry says the sound is fine. Luke can hear me clearly. Robert says no issues. Jackie says generally white musk can be soapy. Rich says Shergi in the heat is beautiful, as is Le de Desert Marrakein. Songs Lyrics says hello. Hello. Christy says the sound is fine. Jim says the sound is fine. Heather says I did get quieter. Tony's off to work. John says Iris can go soapy for me. Jackie says, Rich Mitch, are you just giving her a bad time or are you really not hearing? Yeah, Rich, are you just winding me up? JC Russell, hi, says hello. And Christy says, I sounded and still sound fine. Right then. Rich says, what? Rich, the problem lies with you. Right. Okay, let's sniff some more stuff. What's next? What's next? Right, I didn't ask for this. I have no idea what it is. It's called Majina Sin by the Different Company. So Majaina, one word. Second word, Sin, S-I-N. Majina Sin. Let's see what it smells like. So I've not smelt this one yet. And I have no flipping clue what this is all about. Oh, it's... wow. It's rich. Quite sweet. Don't know what this is. It feels familiar though. It's chocolatey. It's like a chocolate and a fruit. It's Jim, it's M-A-J for Juliet, A-I-N-A. Majina Sin. Probably can't see it there. Majina Sin. It reminds me a little bit of Lyra. It's like orange and vanilla, or orange and chocolate type scent. No, Jackie, not mangina. Milos Garowski, I'm late to the stream. Did you try Remember Me? I got myself a bottle recently. Stuff is beautiful. No, I haven't got that one. I think I've tried it, but it was a while ago, and ironically I've forgotten. Gary, hi gorgeous, you look very sun-kissed. Thank you very much. I've been to the beach today. Yeah, you wouldn't really want to be wearing this and someone ask you what it is. Mangina. Oh, Lizzie's here. What are you sniffing, Smurfy? I'm sniffing a mangina. Not really, it's Majina Sin by the Different Company. It smells like a bit like ballpark Lyra, Xerjoff Lyra. So we're talking oranges and vanillas, maybe some florals, maybe something a bit fruity, not just orange, but more a substantial fruit. Rich can't hear a word. Well, everyone else can hear Rich. You've got to have a problem on your device. Yeah, this is pretty, this mangina fragrance. Jim says, no, we're not sniffing mangina. Not John, Jim. Scott says, how long does your mangina last? Well, I'm going to have to find out. This is actually quite nice. It's changing. It's getting a bit more like cedar, like a sweet cedar. It's reminding me now of the sexiest scent on the planet from Fall 160 Tuesdays, which has got that sweet cedar, like vanilla and cedar. This is really pretty. I will definitely come back to that because that's really interesting. I like it. I like it. Rich says I don't like spice. Caboose Juice says too many spanners. Hilary says intriguing. I'm game for manginas. Oh yeah, the spanner party a little while ago. That was fun, yeah. Scott, I'm surprised there's wood in mangina. Well, there you go. You know. Right. Let's sniff some more. Let's sniff some more stuff. I've got one called Secret Amber. This is another one I have not asked for. It's by Welton. Company called Welton. Smell is called Secret Amber. Let's try it. That smells familiar as well. I think it's completely reminding me of something I've smelled before. It's like Eau de Missions. Not exactly, but quite close. It's like a woody vanilla. That's quite nice. I mean, it's hard to really say too much about it. It's sweet, vanillic, easy. Like it's almost like beginner amber. I mean, amber's nice anyway, but easy amber. We'll call it easy amber. Right then. Rich says, I'm off. Fight me. Rich, I hope you're okay. Don't want to fight though. Sorry, I'm missing some comments. Hilary says I'm pansexual. I actually don't know what that means, so forgive me. Lizzie, I've just finished filming a video featuring womananimity by Mugler. Safe to say I smell like a lady's gina. Oh dear. Really? That's a figgy salty fig fragrance, isn't it? Is that what vaginas smell like then? Not, I mean, I've got one obviously, but let's not go there. Luke says, anytime I see the word pansexual, I get really turned on for pancakes. I like pancakes. Which sort of pancakes do you like though? Those little round fluffy ones, or like the big ones that you make in the frying pan and then you put loads of syrup on? I think all pancakes are good though. Jim's been curious about that one, the womananimity. I'm not saying that again. Barry says, like American Pie, but with pancakes, Luke. Luke says, you don't even need to butter the stacks, Barry. Okay. Jackie, yes, the clean ones, that's okay. It smells like roses and kitten fur. Oh, I do not know if we're still talking about vaginas or manginas or pancakes or what anymore. I really do not know. Pancakes. Womananity has a caviar note. Okay. Oh, right, I see. Ew. Right then. Let's sniff some more stuff. Or should we go on to what Lizzie sent first? Just in case you're in a hurry, Lizzie. You've got more fish tanks to clean or anything. My scent of the night, I already told you lot, but Lizzie wasn't here. I'm wearing Peony by Dolce & Gabbana. Dolce Peony, Peony Dolce. And it's very pretty. I thought, when I smelt it, I thought it smelled like grapefruit and fig. But actually they're not notes at all. Still got itchy face. Lizzie, what do you think of the Peony one? Because you sent it to me. You bought it. You blind bought it, I believe. So what do you think about it? It's kind of light though. Take some fresh air. It's quite light. Like I have to get quite close to smell it. I did a couple of sprays. It's like it feels like there's a bit of a saltiness to the sweet, fruity, floral elements. Okay, sorry, just missing some comments. Right, you're all talking about food. You lot are very food orientated, mind you, so am I. Hilary says, has anyone ever tried any fragrances from Wilhelm? I think I might have done, but I couldn't remember anymore. So now we have the word helm. So you're all talking about Jaynes, and now we're talking about helms. So there. And Liz is wearing Peony today. Yeah, honestly, I like it a lot. Wish it was stronger. It's my kind of easy reach for work. Yes, it's very nice, pretty, fresh but not just pure citrus. But I mean, I sprayed it up here, and it's really light. I didn't spray a lot, to be fair, though, so it needs to be judged fairly. But it does feel like it's a bit light. I like it though. It's nice. It's not a love. I'm not like, whoa, that's amazing. But I easily wear that and feel very comfortable that I smell good. Hilary blind bought Poets of Berlin and Mango Skin today. Hilary, your blind buying's crazy. I hope they work out for you. Right, let's smell some more then from what Lizzie sent me before she has to go off and wash her hair. So we've got here, this I was really curious about, so I really appreciate you sending this to me, Lizzie. Nuit et Condolences from Annick Goutal. So I saw Perfume Realm talk about this one. I think I saw you talk about this one. I'm sure I did. Yeah, I'm sure I did. And I was really curious because it's a vanilla fragrance. I do love my vanillas. So let's see what the opening notes are like. Oh, okay. That's not waiting around to be a vanilla fragrance. That's a vanilla fragrance straight up. That's nice. That's a vanilla citrus. Another one that smells a bit like the sexiest scent on the planet ever, IMHO by 4160 Tuesdays. So I feel like I've got bergamot, vanilla, cedarwood. It's a touch sweeter actually than that, or there's something extra. There's more to it than that. It's got almost like a custard. It's like got this thick. So it's not just pure airy. It's got like this yellow, thick, creamy custard vibe to it. That's nice. That's really nice. I need to try that one on skin. In fact, I'm going to do that right now. I left my arm bare for such necessities. So Nuit et Condolences is exciting me, and it's going on skin. There we go. Look. Oh, look, I'm moist. Lizzie, you got me wet. Sorry, I'm so childish. I need to go back to school. Learn some manners. I really like that. Nuit et Condolences. Just needs a little bit more time. Do you like how I wave my wavy arms? Woo! I wonder how long it would take before they stop wobbling. Should we count? 1, 2, 3. Yeah, that's really nice. Oh. I'm actually fuzzy on my own laptop as well. I don't know if my quality's not good. Oh, there's apple in there, is there, Liz? Okay. Yeah, I wouldn't necessarily pick out apple, but you can tell there's something a little bit tart that's not just the citruses. There's something else lending it a tartness. I like that. That's really good. Okay, then. Lizzie says Dolce & Gabbana Garden Vial made me nauseous. That's interesting because that is so well loved. I tried it. I was desperate to try it for so long, and I finally found it at an airport quite recently. So it might have been when I went to Madeira back in January, and so I made sure when I go to the airport I always leave at least my arms clear so I can spray on skin. And I found Dolce & Gabbana, or as Bougie Fragrance calls it, Dolce and Gabbana. No, what did she call it? Gabbana. I think she does call it Dolce and Gabbana. Anywho, so I left my arm free, so I sprayed loads, and I quite liked it. It's got all the elements I enjoy, but it was very much like they're all together, like very well blended, as some might say, but to me too well blended. So it's like they're all together, all the lovely white florals and the coconut and the almond, whatever, very much mushed up together, and then very linear. So the whole way through, and I'm on the flight and I'm smelling it like nothing's happening. It's nice. I like it. I see why it's so well loved. If you like Hypnotic Poison, I feel like it's that ballpark, but it didn't do anything, and I need my fragrance to change. Otherwise, I'm so fickle. I do get bored, and that was my experience with Garden, Dolce and Gabbana. Yes, that. Lucas Poe has tagged Hillary in his latest video about jail and stuff. So this is why everyone's talking about Luke being in jail. Okay, I haven't seen that video yet, so I will have to check that one out. So apple's not an official note in Nuit and Confidence, but Lizzie gets it. I can see where you're coming from. There's definitely something tart. I like it. It's really interesting. Dan Spanos, I'm back. Can we start over? Let's start again. Luke is Poe, hardly ever blind buy. Personally, I order a ton of decants since I live in the middle of nowhere. Heather says 2 Lolita Lemon Pica samples of JPG, Rochas and 3416. Are these things you've blind bought, Heather? Barry has 15 unopened frags that I haven't smelled yet. That's mental. Yeah, you should do like a mass unboxing, Barry. Heather says I don't blind buy until the last 3 orders. Yeah, my blind buying's gone a bit mental. So what have I got? So in the last few days I've ordered, so because I've become this I've gone back on myself and I've become this designer whore all of a sudden. So, and really kind of juvenile fragrances as well I'm going for. So today I ordered Marc Jacobs Daisy Oh So Fresh Twinkle, which is a purple coloured flanker. of the Oh So Fresh. Apparently has violet or more violet than Oh So Fresh. And I also got Oh So Fresh Sunshine, which apparently has a pear note. Still quite similar to Oh So Fresh, but I'm into pear at the moment, and I'm kind of like compiling a big pile of pears. So I'm going to do a big pear video. If everyone, would you all like to see a big pear video? Do you like big pears? What else? I've got oh, what's it called? Scandal à Paris. I ordered a bottle of that yesterday, I think. That's got a pear note too, and that's on its way. Prada Candy Gloss. That's on its way. They're all blind buys. Yeah, I don't know what's. I think we're all in very strange circumstances, and we're changing our behaviours a little bit, I think. Barry says we need some escape from this madness. And yeah, Heather's ordered all of those blind. Jim says this is almost like addiction support group. It's a fine line. It's kind of that, but it's almost like the opposite as well. I think we all egg each other on, really. We're all like, yeah, it's okay. We can do it. We can do it. Dan says he honestly blind buys everything. Wow. John says he's loving pear at the moment as well. Luke says, I like big pears and I cannot lie. I can't remember how that goes. I'm sure this has come up before. Oh my god. Look at her butt. It is so big. I like big butts and I cannot lie. That's the one, isn't it? Jackie's done a lot of blind buy sample buying, but no full bottles. Even the samples start to rack up. Yeah, they do. They do. I mean, like this lot here costs, with postage, nearly 30 quid. I could have blind bought a bottle of something. Blind bought a bottle of designer something. What's the duck? I see the duck's back. Rich says, Scott, you should only be listening to me. And Hillary bought makeup today. What is the world coming to? Oh, Hillary, what did you get? DB70's here. Sorry, I'm late, Missy says. That's all right, Dave. Just stay behind at the end. You've got some lines to do. And Annie's here. Oh, I'm missing some comments. Sorry about this. And Dan says, I'm wearing Amber Oud Gold edition and that has a pear note as well. Oh, that's interesting. The title or the name of the fragrance puts me off. Amber Oud Gold edition. It just sounds like so not me. But at least it's got a pear note. So that's good. Annie, I take it you're affected by this. Is it a cyclone? Is it a typhoon? And yeah, I take it you're okay because you're here, so that's good. So I was going to say Cyclops. What am I thinking of that starts with a sigh? Scott is ordering Histoire de Parfum Marquis de Sade. Is that blind then, Scott? Barry says, no other brothers can deny. Hillary says, oh, she's singing my song. No, your song is, you're beautiful, it's true. That's your song, Hillary. And Hillary says, Claire, I just bought like the basics, La Mer foundation, Laura Mercier setting powder, and some sort of mascara. I'm so out of my element. Hilary, for someone who doesn't normally wear makeup, that's some expensive shit you've just bought. Oh, that's nice. Are you get what's the purpose of buying makeup? Are you going to start wearing it in your videos, or just thought you'd experiment? Hilary, are you going to come and do a live with me soon? It's been a little while since we did that live. Sorry, I'm just making a drink. Ooh, ow. I say ow as if it hurt, and it really didn't. It just splashed me a little bit. Cyclone, yes, that's it. That was it. Yeah, sorry, Cyclone. I was thinking of. Barry says, what's the difference between a pear note and a juicy pear note? A juicy is more moist. Is Dan still in the room? Heather says, I've got to wait for the Lush review. Sorry, I'm not quite following the whole conversation here. Dave says U2 live would be ace. Yeah, we did one quite a while ago, but I think we're definitely due another one. Lizzie says, don't mind me watching this while stepping in the shower. Liz is naked, everyone. Rich Mitch is heating crumpets. Very nice. What are you having on them, Rich? That's important. And Hilary bought the makeup to experiment. Figured I should get nice stuff so I don't have to search a ton through other brands to find something. It's nice to get good stuff. Treat yourself. Hilary says she'll come on whenever you'd like. Okay, well, let's plan it. So I've got 4-day shifts coming up from tomorrow, and then I'm off for 2 weeks. So let's try and plan a live in those 2 weeks, Hilary. Rich Mitch says shout out to all the pear. And Lizzie says moist. Well, Lizzie, you will be in the shower. Jackie says moist pears. And Dan says, where's the cat? Oh, Booty. I was distracted. I thought Sweetie just tried to get in the window, which doesn't make any sense. Well, that's really nice, but it does also remind me of Eau de Missions. Nuit et Confidences. It reminds me Eau de Missions, which is a nice cheap fragrance. Oh, Joe's here. Hi, Joe. Lizzie says, I'm not naked, I'm wearing my birthday suit. And Rich is putting butter on his crumpets. I would put a bit of Marmite on. It's just me though. Jackie says, too much chatter about pears. Lizzie needed a cold shower. Yeah, we're all getting excited about juicy pear notes. Barry says he loves to butter a crumpet. And John says, oh Claire, don't swear like that. I'm not quite sure what I said. Oh, Marmite probably. Oh yeah, let's not get into Marmite. So me and Hilary got into Marmite quite heavily when we did do our live stream. It got a little bit it got a bit bizarre actually, didn't it, Hilary? Lizzie says naked related fragrances, everyone. Nude by Lancome. Yes, come on, naked related fragrances. So Lizzie started off with nude. What else is there? Oh, I can't think. So let's smell some more of Lizzie's samples while she's in the shower. We've got here, I have smelt this one before. I had a small sample, but it was a while ago. It's called Frangipani and it's by Ormonde Jayne. Frangipani is one of my favourite notes, but I remember this one not wowing me. It's a very clean fragrance to me. Citrusy in the opening. It feels a little bit like some tart citrus, maybe some orange rind and a little bit of grapefruit rind or something like that. Probably bergamot. Bergamot's in everything. But that bright, zesty citrus with an underlying clean, smooth floral. A very grown-up fragrance. Oh, Jackie's off. Everyone's saying goodbye. I haven't seen her comment though. Have to run. Work is calling me. So good to chat with you all. Nice to see you, Jackie. Thanks for popping in. Oh, Joe's got one. Nudiflorum by Nasamato. Yeah, that's a good one. Rose and Jones says Beige by Chanel. Yeah. Oh, how about Body Kuros? Would that work? Body Kuros. What's the other one? Isn't there a Burberry body or Burberry nude? Hilary says, our last live stream we discussed best fragrances to wear when masturbating. So who knows what our next stream will entail. Yes, I forgot about that. And didn't we talk about rubbing Marmite on Smurf's genitals or something? I think it got really quite bizarre. It was fun actually. Yeah, we must, we'll arrange it. Rose and Jones, Frangipani reminds me of honeysuckle. That, yeah, I can see that. It's like honeyed florals. I'm not brilliant at remembering my flowers, like honeysuckle, hyacinth, buddleia. I could mix those flowers up. The ones that butterflies love, that have that honeyed feel. But yeah, I totally get what you're saying. Right, so we'll pop that one there. Heather says Nude by Costume National for a naked fragrance. Scott, Hilary, that one could be hard to beat. That's funny. Very good, very witty. Joe says Under My Skin, Francesca Bianchi. Right, let's smell some more. So I've got more here from Lizzie. Let's do those. Oh, hello, sweetie. This one is Athalia by Parfums de Marly. So I have not smelt this yet. I've waited to smell it with you lot. This is an iris fragrance. Lizzie blind bought it and said I might like it. So let's try it. Exciting. Hello, sweetie. You can't see her, sorry, but she's here. She's here. Right then. Oh, that's nice. not what I was expecting. I think I was expecting something more like the Dior Amour, which has that sharp greenness to it. I know you don't get green, Lizzie, but I do. I got green and Hairspray and Iris. You know, it wasn't all bad, but this is much more my thing. The pitch of this is suede. The texture of this is suede, like soft and warm, whereas I think Dior Amour was colder. I do smell some ambroxan. I'm so harsh on certain synthetics. If I can notice them, I can be a little bit harsh on them. But actually, this is really nice. It reminds me of a little bit of that of Jean Paul Gaultier La Belle. What I feel like is ambroxan in there. I feel like there's ambroxan in here. This is really nice, actually. So I'm going to try it on skin. I feel like there's ISOE soup. I feel like there's quite a lot of the very, very well loved common synthetics going on in here, but they're played like properly. They've done well. Let's try it on skin. There we go. We'll go up here. I'll give that a moment. We'll give that a scented moment. Scented moments, you're on the ball with your nude fragrances. Mortal Skin. Brilliant. Oh, Dan's off. I just see everyone saying goodbye to Dan. He says, gotta run. See you guys later. Bye, Dan. Thanks for popping in. Jim says DS and Durga Skin Divers. Ah, yeah. Lizzie still hasn't gone in. Does that mean you're still not in the shower, Lizzie? So you're just standing there naked looking at your phone? Been there, done that. I want to come up with a good skin nude scent. Skin. No, I can't. Hilary says, Athalia is my second favourite from the women's line. Liz says, you'll notice more experience than mine. Not sure I could pick out synthetic. I think I've smelt some, because I've got some, I own a few ingredients, and I haven't got ambroxan, but I've smelt is it Molecule 2? Which is just ambroxan, and I've got ISOE Super, I've got Hedione, and I don't know, you just start to notice things, you know. And this to me feels like it's just got some of those very common sort of woodsy, nice, smooth synthetics. So it's not a bad thing. But if I feel like they're a little too relied upon, then my mind decides that the composition is a bit lazy, which I know it's psychological. But this is really nice. What is that? It's really nice. Problem is, I'm also smelling Nuit et Confidence. So I'm holding that, smelling that, but I'm also catching some of that. It actually works quite well. It's very nice, slightly sweet, woodsy, slightly powdery, not mega powdery. I really like it, actually. I mean, not necessarily to the point that I'm like, wow. But I actually really like it a lot better than I expected. It's, I would say from what I've smelt from Parfums de Marly, it's probably my favourite. It's kind of it's almost like not a perfume, if that makes sense. There's no jumpy outy sweet note, there's no jumpy outy floral. It's very smooth, woodsy, minerally. I know it's an iris scent, but an iris on its own is just kind of like powdery, woodsy, can be waxy, can smell a bit violetty. I don't really get any violet here though. Definitely like it. I'm going to give it a full wearing for sure. I think I'll review that one. Really like it. Yeah, I'm impressed. DP70 says Jovan sex appeal for the nude scent. Hilary said she can see Sweetie. I tell you what, I'll turn you around a little bit. You might be able to see Sweetie. It is a little bit of Sweetie. If I can kind of like point that more downwards. There we go. There's Sweetie. Oh, Sweetie. Everybody loves you, don't they? Yeah? Listen. Is that enough pairing for now? No, that's not a Christmas tree. I just saw a comment that said, is that a Christmas tree? No, it's some sort of plant. I have no idea what it is. I have to ask the previous. I'm not straight now. I have to ask the previous people that lived here what the hell that is. I don't know. Right then, let's have a little look. Sending Moments says Jungle Jezebel banana bubblegum with tuberose and animalic notes. Stunning. That fragrance is crazy. The animalics were just a bit too much for me, but a really like interesting fragrance for sure. Barry for our naked fragrances. Eau de Coq, Eau de Cologne de Coq. That's a Galan fragrance, believe it or not. Oh, how about this then? Zoologist Macaque. Hilary said, I had an old friend ask for a fragrance suggestion today and I wasn't sure where to point her since I'm not familiar with the fragrances she said she'd previously enjoyed. She said she liked Clinique Happy for men and women and likes fruity but needs to be under $70 for a decent sized bottle. Help, y'all know I'm a bougie bitch. Yeah, who can help out, Hilary? I don't know. Is Clinique Happy? That's not... No, I'm thinking of aromatics. I can't remember what Clinique Happy smells like. So she wants it to be fruity, I think you said. Likes fruity. Yeah, I think we'll throw that question to the crowd. Annie says Sweetie has an attitude of royalty. She really does, yeah. She really does. John says send her to Zara, Hilary. If Joss was here, she'd be able to help. Yeah. Yeah, the Allegoria's Jim. That's a good... how about Pampaloon? If she likes fruity, that's a really nice grapefruit scent. But But most of them are fruity, aren't they? And he says Tiazura. Barry says Allegoria line Orange Solea. Yeah. Jim is in my head, he says. Lucas Post says Burberry London has an orangey dry down, but is not fruity, more florals. Yeah. Or you could go Atelier Cologne, but she won't. She'll have to get the small bottle. Or you could try the secondhand market for Pomelo Paradis, Orange Sanguine, the Clementine one. Joe says Ginger Picante is my favourite. Picante. That could be one of our nude. That could be one of our nude ones. Ginger Picante. Oh no. Annie says D&G Light Blue Intense Citrusy Fresh. That's getting a lot of love, as is the Gucci. Is it Gucci? No. Givenchy L'Imperatrice 3, which is supposed to be watermelon. Delicious Delights is loving it, as is most of the female reviewers that I've been watching lately. The ones that kind of focus on designer scents. They're all loving L'Imperatrice 3 from Givenchy. So maybe give those two a try, Hilary, or suggest those two. L'Imperatrice 3 and Light Blue Intense. DV70 says, what about Chinotto di Liguria? That might not come in under budget though. I'm not sure, unless there you can get that reduced. Shall we smell some more stuff? Because I've got more from Lizzie. We'll get that done. So I just belched, sorry. I kept it in. Eclat d'Arpège from Lanvin. This is one of Lizzie's go-to scents, I think, for a sort of fresh springtime scent. It's the one that's got the sort of purpley coloured juice in the lovely round bottle. I've actually been eyeing up bottles on various sites, thinking about buying a bottle because you can get it really cheap, and I love the look of the bottle. It's so cute, but I couldn't remember. I have smelt this before. I used to own a mini a long time ago and I gave it away, but I couldn't remember how it smelled. And when I have the miniatures, because they don't spray, I tend not to wear them. Oh, that's actually really pretty. What's that reminded me of? Rich, stop having a go. I can't make it louder. I don't know how to make it louder. So I'm sorry, but I don't know what you want me to do. I don't know. This is really pretty. L'Eclat d'Arpège. I think it's L'Eclat. Lanvin Eclat d'Arpège. I don't know what I'm smelling. Is it lilac? Which I don't really know, but memory's buzzing. It's, how do you explain this fragrance? It smells like citrus floral mix, but very light and slightly sweet. And again, I feel like it's a touch figgy, maybe like a touch peachy. Very pretty. We'll smell that again in a second. Annie says L'Imperatrice is D&G 2. Oh, okay. Sorry, I got that wrong. But Light Blue Intense is better. And Scott says Lalique Amethyst, loads of forest fruits in that. That's also getting a lot of love at the moment on a lot of the girly channels. That's another one I'm curious to try. Hilary says, gracias, y'all. And Jim's waiting for the Ginger Picante to hit the discounters. And he says, Eclat d'Arpège is amazing, but the longevity is a disappointment. Yeah, it's very pretty, but it does smell a little bit peachy, and purple flowers without being violet. And yeah, but it's nice. And Hilary says, that's the thing about editing, Mitch. We boost our voices for the finished videos for clarity. Hard to do that live without. Yeah, that's true. I use a little thing to just boost the volume on my pre-recorded videos, but I can't do that for the lives, unfortunately. Hilary says, I struggle to like basically any fragrance with peach in it, which makes no sense since I grew up in an effing peach orchard. I don't know, I hear you, Hilary. Honestly, I have trouble with peach and I do not know why, and I know other people do too. Sarah Mays, she definitely doesn't get on with peach too much. Yeah, I just don't feel peach, I really don't. And the same with fig, because fig can smell a bit peachy. But this is a bit peachy, but this is cute. I quite like this. Yes. So my bladder's screaming now. So I either end it or I make you lot sit here and look at nothing. I could put the cat on. Do you want to carry on or or do you want me to end it? All vote now. If I run to the loo, you can watch the cat for a couple of minutes. Either way, I'm definitely going to the loo. Heather says carry on. Barry says carry on. Okay. Go for a quick slash. We can wait, says John. Carry on, but I'm making pancakes, says Jim. Carry on, pop off to the loo. Right, okay, we've got a solid, resounding carry on. So I'm just going to pop to the loo. I'll put the cat on so she can keep you entertained. There you go. Sweetie, go look here. Look at everyone. They stay there because you need to entertain everyone. Back in the mo. you're supposed to look at the camera. Otherwise people lose interest. Oh, oh, she's purring. Can you hear her? Oh dear. Okay, right. I'm back. I'll just catch up with your comments. Right then, here we are. Hilary says, what a lovely puss. Thank you, Hilary. Raj says, scent of the day, sweetie. Oh, she smells like love. Lizzie says, typical, I bloody rush out the bloody shower and she bloody buggers off. Rich says, I fear leaving the windows open with lights on at night in summer get a myriad of small beasts. You are right there. But do you know what? It was so warm. I might start closing things in a minute. You're right though. Yeah, you get all it's moths. You get a lot of, Rich. John says she's just turned away, giving us a shoulder. Lizzie, well, it's just not cricket, is it? Sorry, just reading your comments. Annie says, Sweetie reminds me of Henry, another cat. It looks like you're talking about some TV. Lizzie says it's so warm tonight, I'm air drying. So Lizzie's still naked, so keep coming with the naked scents. I think I'm mostly caught up. If I've missed your comment, I do apologise. These things happen. Hope you forgive me. Right, let's smell some more stuff. Is there anything left that I haven't smelled of Lizzie's? We've done Athalia, which is here. Let's quickly go back to Athalia. Yeah, it's nice. It's got like a hint of smoke, the tiniest hint of smoke. It's not particularly sweet or particularly feminine to me. And it does remind me of La Belle a little bit. I think that is possibly ambroxan, but I could be wrong. But it might have some other components that are similar. It's nice. It's almost like gunpowder, pepper. Yeah, it's a bit peppery. I like it. It's nice. So we did Eclat to Lanvin, which... No, is that it? No, that's Peony. Peony's lasted much better on the paper. Very pretty, but I feel that... Oh, sorry. I'm down to 20% on the phone. I feel like Peony doesn't have great lasting power. That's Eclat Lanvin. That's nice. Fresh, kind of watery fruits. Like, a bit like watermelon, but not quite. Yeah, it's pretty. Very pretty. I think we've done... Yeah, so we've done Lizzie's samples. I've got Nuit et Condolences here. It's getting more intensely sweet. So it's like the vanilla's thickening up. It's not standing out as something I've smelled this sort of thing before, but it is a very nice rendition of a vanilla fragrance. Just sort my hair out. Hair's a bit crispy. I overdid the mousse. Mousse infuse. Yeah, Nuit Confidence is nice. Sorry, quickly catch your comments. Lizzie says, Eclat d'Arpège, before you buggered off, I was saying it's lilac heavy with wisteria and tea and peach blossom. Okay, that makes sense. That works. Yeah, I get that. Hilary, I was sad SP Must didn't last for Frag Hag. Did you watch her video? Yes, I did. Yeah. I'm surprised because it's really long lasting. I wear that on a night out and I can still smell it the next morning. But I think she said it's her, she's almost like a nosmic to what's in it. I don't find it particularly musky. For me, it's more about that dusty patchouli and the sweet hawthorn. I love it. I think it's great. And Lizzie says, I had a feeling Athalia might be too linear for you. It's like a gentle light version of La Bleu. Okay. Yes, I see that now. Now you say that, I absolutely see that, but it's more woody. Yeah. Yeah, it's almost like it's trying to be Le Bleu. It's that close. Now you say it, it's like boom, yeah. Heather's just started watching Marcella. I watched those. What's going on with my hair? I watched Marcella very recently. My problem with it, I don't want to ruin it. I hope I don't ruin it for you. There's loads and loads and loads of little loose ties, aren't there? There's all these red herrings and all these suspicious people. And when it gets to the end and you find out who done it, for both series, they don't tie up all the loose ends. So there's loose ends that are left there's questions unanswered. That bothers me. But I think the series is great. Robert, you still talking? You know, got a sore jaw with talking. No, I'm fine, thanks. I'm oiling it up, so it's all good. Lizzie says, oh my god, SP powder and dust though, it's stunning, isn't it? It's just amazing. It's crazy. Crazy good. I love it. Absolutely love it. It's like I can never quite say it's my favourite fragrance ever, because I guess my top 5 favourite fragrances do vary depending on my moods and whatever. It's way up there though. It's like probably top 3 fragrance ever. Robert says, I love Anna Friel as an actress. Mind when she was young on Brookside. Yeah, well, she was Anna Friel was famous when she was in Brookside because she had a lesbian kiss, and I think it was going back, obviously, what, 90s, was it, Robert? She was like the first actress to have, I think she was the first actress to have a lesbian kiss on British TV or on a British soap, maybe before the 9 PM watershed, as they called it. There was some sort of benchmark that she was like a, what do you call it? I don't know. I really need to sort out my vocabulary. But you know what I mean. Breaking boundaries. Rich says, I hate a hot night. I love a hot night. Mind you, I tell you what, was it last night? Last night in bed, I'm not a sweaty person, but I kept waking up like actually like even sweating here. But that might just be because of my age, midlife crisis. What do you call it? Menopause or whatever, hot flushes. I'm not sure. Yeah, I was waking up a bit sweaty. Okay then. Right, let's smell some more shit. I probably won't keep going for too long. I'm going to tell you about this one that I wore today actually, and it's beautiful. Let's find just a bit of paper. So I saw My World of Fragrance. If you don't follow her, she's on YouTube and Instagram. She's called Sam. She's beautiful, very, very clever, and really nice to hear her talk about fragrances. And she mentioned this in a video once. Nuit Andalous by MDCI. So Andalous as in Andalusia, which is a region of Spain. And it's called Nuit Andalous. And this is a stunning, I haven't looked up the notes actually, but it's to me it's a white floral vanilla scent. So it's like a bit like a tropical scent, you know, like your tropical beachy type scents, but without tropical fruits or coconut. And it's like a super classy white floral vanilla concoction. Also lasted really quite well today in the hot sun. It was projecting off me for quite a while, and the sun definitely killed it and pushed it to my skin, but even after several hours lying in the sun, I could get it as a skin scent. And it's beautiful, fresh. There's more to it than just white florals and vanilla, but it's hard to explain. It's fuzzy and warming and very sexy. I really like this one. It's almost tropical, but it's not. Yum. It's really good. I'm going to give this another wearing, not out in the hot sun, a fair wearing. I'll wear it tomorrow maybe when I'm working indoors. It's a shame I haven't got air conditioning because it gets hot, but if I pull all the blinds it won't get too hot. Just quickly read your comments. Christy says, is air conditioning not a normal thing here? No, absolutely not. In office buildings, most of the time, modern offices have got air conditioning. Like companies that are doing well would usually provide air conditioning for their staff. Small companies, not so much. And households, I don't know anyone that's got air conditioning. We don't need it. Rich says, I'm definitely into cold weather more than hot. Me and you are going to fall out, Rich. Lizzie's just filmed a video about fragrances that most trigger memories, nostalgia in my collection. Haven't tagged anyone, but would love to see others. Video is inspired by John. Thanks, John. Oh, okay. Well, let us know when it's up, Liz. I don't know if I've got any fragrances that specifically trigger memories. Probably have a few if I can think about it. Maybe I haven't got it anymore, but Lulu by Cacharel. Had a miniature bottle when I was a kid and I loved it. Devon Violets, another childhood memory. Poison, when I smelt the vintage Poison for the first time since whenever, reminded me of my mum. Yeah, okay, I've got fragrant memories for fragrances. Yes. Christy says, I guess it doesn't get oven roasting temperatures like it does here in Virginia. No, I mean, we would say it's oven roasting temperatures because we're not used to it when it sort of hits the 90s. And all my reservoirs start running dry, then shit does hit the fan. but no, it's not really necessary to have air conditioning here. John said to Lizzie, does a fragrance remind you of me? Yeah, that'll be interesting to know, Lizzie. Come up with something fun. Robert says he's placing an order from Swedoft. If anyone wants to get in on sharing the postage, give him a shout. Barry says, I have so many scent memories from younger days. And Barry's mum used to wear Poison too. Yeah, my mum didn't wear it for a long period of time. She probably only had one or maybe 1 or 2 bottles, but it was a very distinct memory. When I smelt the vintage, actually it was the Esprit de Parfum, which is a more concentrated one. When I smelt that, it like instantly took me there to my mum wearing that. They didn't go out very much, my mum and dad. When they did, I guess that's when my mum would wear the Poison, so it kind of took me to my mum getting ready to go out. Yeah, this Andalus one, so it's MDCI Nuit Andalus. I think, correct me if I'm wrong, I think it's a Cecile Zarokian perfume. It's really beautiful. So yeah, that's probably my favourite out of all the samples so far. But we need to smell Belle Helen, because that was the one I placed the order for. That was the main one I was interested in. So that is MDCI. Oh, I'll keep knocking them all over. Here it is. And I'm just going to go straight on skin. La Belle Helen is a pear fragrance. And I was really curious because I'm really into pear, as I said earlier. And this is a Bertrand de Chevaux fragrance, and this is supposed to be based on a dessert featuring pear. I think it's a French dessert called La Belle Helen, but he's apparently aimed to take the sweetness out of it and not make it so desserty. But it is based on the dessert, which is a pear and some sort of like creamy sweetness. And it's nice. But I think I prefer Jean Paul Gaultier La Belle. This is more delicate, more grown up. Less sweet, definitely. Green fresh pear with some citruses. It feels more natural than La Belle. La Belle is not a very natural perfume at all. It's synthetically sweet. But for some reason I fucking love it. Like, absolutely fucking love it. Thank you, Lizzie, for sending me the decant. And for sending me such a generous decant, because that gave me the opportunity to keep retrying it, because it wasn't instant, this love. It happened over a period of days of keep trying it. Or in actual fact, the decant kept calling my name. So I'd walk past it and it would go, Claire, you know you want to spray me again. And I'd spray it again and I'd be like, there's something really addictive about this. But yeah, this feels like it has a touch of almond actually. So it's fresh, juicy, watery pear, not too sweet, with what I feel like is a touch of almond. I need to give it a proper full wearing, but I don't think I love it to the point of needing to buy it. But it is really nice. So we'll see. If I feel like I've not given it a fair go, because I tried a little bit today in the hot weather again. It's smelling lovely actually at the moment. Right, let's just catch up with your comments. John says, Bazza, my mum used to literally lather herself in it. I think we're talking about Poison. Robert says, thanks for the offer, Robert. Kind of you, but I'm okay though. Robert's being sarcastic. I think we'll just say that. So I think that means no one's interested in the suite of collaboration. Sense is here, one of the best live streams in Fragcom. Hey sis, hi, thanks. Lucas Poe, don't get Barry going about the pear versus juicy pear debate of 2020. Yes. Lizzie says, sounds like I'm making Claire wet again. Yes, you are. Love how you love La Belle. Yeah, it's crazy how I love La Belle. It's like one of those affairs that just should never have worked, you know? Mrs. Robinson. It's just so not quite me. I mean, it is me, but it's like that's the thing that I normally slag off. It's too sweet and it's a bit linear, it's a little bit generic, but for some reason I just fucking love it. Hilary says, just 3 dog nail trims, I can finally go home. Just cut their paws off, Hilary. It's probably easier. Okay. Right, I think I'm caught up. So, if we've got anything else to smell, let's have a quick check. There's 3 houses. There's 3 perfumes here from a house called Parfumeurs Du Monde, i.e. Perfumers of the World. I was quite curious about this house. I say I've got 3. I might have lost one. What's that one? No. I might only have 2, or I might have lost one. Either how. Yeah, we've got 2 here. Off Ujan and Isway. No, I definitely have another one called Tzingy, but I can't find it right now. I think I've dropped. Oh yeah, it's on the floor. 1 minute. Right, I got 3 from the house of Parfumeurs Du Monde. Tomalise Yana has just done a video. No, she hasn't just done a video, but she has. She's the only person that's done a video on these, on this house. I can't remember why I got curious. I can't remember why I wanted to try these fragrances. There's a reason why, but I can't remember what brought me to them. Maybe there's a pear note in one of them. Who knows? So Tzingy, Tsingy, Tzingy. This one I smelt today at the beach, and I felt like it. This is one I felt like had some soil, some light soil note in it. Could be wrong, but this is very unusual and very difficult to describe, and I don't know the notes. It's spicy, it's a bit sharp and acidic, kind of like a sharp peppery note. Maybe like patchouli, and not sure really. It's a bit sweet though. Yeah, like a peppery, green peppery sauce that you put on a pizza or something. Sweet and savoury at the same time. Not sure how I feel. Gingery. I think it's gingery. Not sure how I feel about that, but it's called Tzingy. Oh, it's a bit incensey, a little bit head shop vibes. It's quite nice actually. I quite like that. So I'll pop that there. And we'll move on to the next one. It's called Isway. IZWE. Isway. Let's give that a sniff. So Parfumeurs Du Monde is a collaboration of famous perfumers. I can't remember who they are, but they are well-known, well-established perfumers that have got together and done fragrances. And I think they are using quite a lot of naturals. Sorry, down to 10%. So We're nearly done. I think they're using quite a lot of naturals in these fragrances, if not all natural actually. They might be all natural. So this one's called Isway. This is a bit weird. It's a bit weird, but it's a bit good. Smells, again, it smells a little bit incensey. It smells a little bit citrusy. I feel like there's some darker notes, a little bit brooding underneath. Some sweet elements. I don't like this one as much as I like the one I just sniffed. It's almost like acidic to the point of, and I'm not saying it smells like vomit, but you know how acidic vomit can feel when it comes up in your throat. It's that level of acidity at the moment in the opening notes. So I'll pop that one down and quickly catch up with your comments, and then we'll smell the last one, and then I will go. Fragrance Phrase from Scotland is here. It says hello. Just tuned in. Hello everyone. Lizzie says, Hill, you must be knackered. I hear dog grooming is back breaking. Love all them pooches though. Would love a dog. Hilary says, it's certainly hard on the back. Unfortunately, that's why most groomers stop after about 5 years. I got bitten fairly badly yesterday, so today has taken longer than it should with a bruised hand. Oh no! Oh, that's horrible. Hilary says, dog had a neurological disorder. Means there's no warning for me to get out of the way. The biting was actually my warning that it was going to have a seizure. Oh no. Jim says, do we have to talk about acidic vomit while I'm eating pancakes? Serves you right for eating pancakes and not offering any to me, Jimbo. Hilary says, no puncture, thankfully. Teeth on bones leaves you sore for a while. Oh no. Yeah. Oh. Right then, we're going to smell the last one, which is Ujan, and then I am going to call it quits because I'm low on battery. In fact, I might disappear in a second. I could probably plug it in, but I'll just quickly, we'll just get it done. So Ujan, these all have a very similar feel when you first spray them, and they are different perfumers, or there might be like one perfumer for two of them. I don't know, but Ujan feels a little bit more earthy. It still feels citrusy and incensey. It's quite fresh, but with an earthy feel. Maybe again some patchouli, something a little bit mineral. It feels more lemony in the citrus department. Yeah, very lemony. It's really nice actually. They need testing on skin, so I think I'm going to do a little video on the 3 fragrances from Parfumeurs Du Monde, because I think they're really nice, but I need to test them on skin. But yeah, I'm quite liking those. My favourite, I think, is the Nuit Andalous from MDCI. I like the Belle Helen, but it needs more testing. Yeah. Definitely the Belle Helen has an almond hint to it, which is nice. Right then, okay, I am going to call it quits now because I've got work in the morning and my battery's about to die and all that stuff. So thank you everybody for coming along, joining in and watching and commenting and stuff. I do appreciate it. I really enjoy these lives, and I'm doing there's a video tomorrow that's a premiere, so it's not a live stream, it's a premiere, so it means you can chat like you are doing right now, but I will also be in the chat because the video is pre-recorded, and that's going to be on tomorrow evening. I'm going to reschedule it probably for after the 8 p.m. clap. So at Pray the Clap, after 8 p.m, probably like 8:30, I'll have it on. And then if you all want to come along and chat, it's a half an hour video. You can all chat in the live chat room thing. So that will be fun. That's it then. I will see you all soon. Thank you so much.